So I created a list of 7 reasons why I feel like part-time real estate agents fail. Man, this is a crazy list, and it's coming from me, coming from my heart. Reasons why I've thought about quitting. But before we get into that list, we'll jump into our video intro.
Hi guys, welcome to Martez Kelly's real estate channel. This is Martez Kelly, and welcome to the show.
What's good, family? I'm Martez Kelly, realtor, entrepreneur, mentor, and also family man. And if this is your first time on the channel, welcome. We drop 2 videos a week touching on topics like my journey as a real estate agent, building wealth, and just overall habits of living well. And if this is something that you want to be a part of, please consider subscribing. While you're there, go ahead and smash the like button. But in today's video, I'm just going to keep this as quick and simple as possible. I want to give you guys the 7 reasons why I feel like part-time real estate agents fail. As you guys know, I type out my content, so I'm going to be reading from my phone and telling you stories along the way. So the number one reason, no, I'm not even going to put it like that, the number one reason, one of the first reasons why I feel like part-time real estate agents fail is because lack of time management skills. So if you go back at this point, 2 weeks, what I need you to do is actually go watch my time management video. I'll put the thumbnail right here, so look for that thumbnail. But in that video, I actually break down why time management is important and just different examples. And with time management, especially as a part-time real estate agent, if you're just all over the place doing everything, it drives you insane. And like I said, I'm speaking from experience. Like, make sure your time is managed well. The second thing, and this hits hard, like having a great level of comfort with your full-time job. So I fell into this a while ago, and this is why my real estate career is like up and down and up and down and up and down. Not only do I have comfort in my full-time job, but I also have comfort in my creator business and all of these different things. And sometimes we just get to a point where it's like, I'm good, like the bills are paid, I just want to watch a movie with my girl, like I just want to go out to eat, I just want to spend some time away from things. And granted, you do need to have a balanced life, which goes back to the time management skills, but you also can't have too much of a level of comfort if your goal is to become a full-time real estate agent. The number 3 reason why I feel like, or the third reason why I feel like part-time real estate agents fail is because they're comparing their results with the results. Because they're comparing their results with the results of a full-time real estate agent or someone who's been in the game forever. And it's just really comparison. I fell into this deep when I first got my real estate license. I was part-time and I was doing pretty good for the amount of time I was putting in my business, but I kept comparing myself to other people who had more time or who was actually doing this more often, who spent more. Like, you just can't compare yourself. That's setting yourself up for failure. The number 4 reason is setting unreal expectations / goals and beating yourself up when you fail to meet these unreal expectations / goals. Now, like I said, I'm speaking from experience. My goal in my first year was to make $100 grand as a part-time real estate agent. Granted, it's more than possible, but not realistic. Like, you have to give yourself time to grow. There's things that you're not going to understand in your first year. There are bumps in the road that you'll run into in your first year. There's just certain things that have to happen within your first year. Now, don't listen at this or watch this video and think that I'm telling you you can't do it, because I guarantee you some of you guys actually can make 100 grand in your first year part-time, but most of you can't. I couldn't do it. I wanted to do it, but don't set unreal expectations / goals and be upset with yourself when you don't meet these unreal expectations / goals. The 5th reason why I feel like real estate agents are not consistent is because they are not consistent. Why they are failing is because they are not consistently gaining leads, getting in leads. Now, you guys know the number 1 thing that I live by is YouTube. And I'm actually not even considering, at this point, I'm actually consulting. I'm actually bringing on a couple different clients. I haven't Well, I don't even know at this point in the future, but I'm bringing on different clients. I'm only going to take on a certain amount of people. If you would like to be consulted by me on how you can actually set up a YouTube channel to bring in leads for your real estate business, let me know in the comment section down below by commenting consult, and I'll reach out to you. But using YouTube, because I actually don't have the time to, with all the different things that I do, to sit down and cold call for an hour. Some people that can say you can find an hour in a day to cold call. That's true. I can. I don't want to. I would rather spend that hour with my son or with my fiance. But I actually use YouTube because YouTube is actually out there flashing billboards of me, and every thumbnail that I use, I actually put one right here and one right here. Every time someone actually searches Pensacola, there is a quote unquote billboard of me, a quote unquote thumbnail of my face and talking about the area, different videos. I prefer to use YouTube, but most part-time real estate agents, they don't consistently grind, put in time in that lead generation, The sixth reason is because they're listening to other people say you can't be successful as a part-time real estate agent. Now, this is something that got in me, and I was like, man, it was really like people saying, yeah, you can't be successful as a part-time real estate agent. Like, it's just not possible. Like, you have to be doing this all the time. And this is where you actually have to take a step back and find out what is your level of success. What is success to you? If you're doing this part-time, you make 80 grand and you're like, man, I'm really good, but I just want something to do in my spare time where I can actually make an extra 20 to 40 grand. If you're hitting 20 to 40 grand and that was your level of success, regardless of what everyone else think is a success, you are hitting your level of success. If your goal when getting your real estate license, you're like, you know what, I really just want to cut the money, save the money that I'll be spending on commission when I'm buying real estate investment properties. If that was your original goal and you say, you know what, I might as well help people while I'm in my spare time, and you just have an extra 20 to 30 grand a year in your spare time, like off of something that you just like, you really have to sit down and define your level of success, because people will come in, and I've been seeing it in the comment section. People have come to me in my DMs and say, hey, I like your channel, different things, but I heard that part-time real estate agents, you can't be successful in doing so. Like, it's more than possible. You just have to determine your level of success. The final reason why I feel like part-time real estate agents fail, and I've said this a couple times, and this is for not having a plan. So whether your plan is to eventually become a full-time real estate agent, or you just accepting the fact that I want to be a part-time real estate agent and I'm okay, my years of success if I make more than 30 grand. This is your plan. Follow the plan to a T. Most people just come in and say, hey, I'm a part-time real estate agent for now, but at some point I want to be full-time. You don't even know what it'll take for you to be quote unquote full-time. So you don't have the plan to get to that point. So you'll get to a point where you're 2 years into the game and you're still part-time, and you're just like, man, I made all this money. I'm wasting all my time doing all this stuff and I'm still doing it part-time. Like, you've never set up the plan to actually get yourself away from your full-time job by using your part-time job to buy back that time. Now, these are the 7 reasons why I think real estate agents fail, part-time real estate agents fail, and it actually can translate over to full-time real estate agents as well. But if you guys really appreciate this type of content, please do me a favor by smashing the like button. It really helps the channel out a lot. While you're there, if you haven't already, click right here to subscribe. YouTube suggests you watching this video, but I really think you should watch this one. Peace.